0-0-1, which means that Mirage has won both of their matches in regulation, and therefore sit at 6
Melted and
points.
Kento onto Yeti, so obviously favors nobody, but Rampy finds another one for the board.
So there's gonna be just a bit of an adjustment. There's a kill from Spacestation, but 2 answered back from Mirage. Oh, and Kento goes in, and now Rampy will need to clutch.
What?
Skeleton key out, it's good enough to kill Kento, and it's Dexter of Spacestation. Left against Rampy, he swings! And Dexter will have his revenge. Not the strongest to start off the round, but they recovered quite well, and Kento goes for the run out. Well played, Fultz! So close, but Melted will bleed out right now. Benji takes down Rampy, and now Bosco falls, Benji as well. The individual heroics that we've already witnessed are unbelievable. Fultz just moving around. He'll see the smoke, but Mo has so much.
Both the
Finish your sentence.
Jaeger remind me. That was in the spawn peak, but it goes the other way around. Yeti reaches
This one just might. Lots of damage, but not enough. The hop in from Fultz is good. Rampy doubles up. Dexter is so far out of the action that you've got a lot of faith in Benji, but now they ping it. They know exactly where he is, but Dexter runs right past Fultz. And I'm not
take care of. That was the breach downstairs, but now the flank gets hurt and seen and denied from Fultz. It's Dexter.
On. Diffuser getting planted by Bosco, tempting Kento to try to engage. He wins! And so does Melted with gunned them and overpowered them in those duels. Yeti has 2 targets, up or down. It's not the type of style that SSG was playing before, and I mean, Rampy tries it. He gets Sophia so close by. Dexter hears it. There's 1, there's 2, and a 3rd will come in as well. Bleed out, hot and cold, in danger. Dexter cannot get the 3rd before Bosco ends him. It's Bosco finished off by Melted in the secondary. Hot and cold cannot retrieve Fultz, so he has to take all of the matters into his own hands. And it's Benji. There's a ping outside, presumably from one of those alibi clones. Dexter lighting one up, and unable to capitalize. Garage. That's where we see Yeti of Ace, and he gets Mohesi, but looks the wrong way. Benji, and he just whiffs his shots. They know Melted is playing inside of blue. A nice shot on the full. Distracted while Bosco is getting the diffuser planted. Rampy holding off right now. This clutch out in a 1v2. Space Station searching for their second round. Melted, an incredible play. How does he do it? Good Lord. Clutching out for Mirage.
Have to start beginning, and they gotta go in their favor. Kento starts it off in the right way.
Oh my goodness, and looking through those Kiba barriers. Can't really do all that. Not ideal. Smoke goes out, seems to chase away Mirage, but for a moment. Fun at this point. Bosco's now down for the count. Hot and Cold sees the sledge. This is so ugly. Good Lord. It's gross because SSG's only mustered a single round. Kento walks in, doesn't look at his constructors, and their highest rated player at the moment with 12 kills. Bosco through the hatch takes out Melted to take a lot of damage, and whether he dies or lives, the clock is going to kills Kento. So unideal. Now Dexter fought opening, gave them the advantage, but it's been squandered as all of Mirage are walking into the bullets, and now Melted is dropped, picks up a kill on the Rampy. But that's just for the SiegeGG stats, nothing else. Space Station. There goes a grenade right next to Hot and Cold, and yet another as he looks long range and gets the pick onto Dexter.
Gets the cross again, established. Can't quite get the kill though as Mo finds one onto Bosco, but Yeti finds onto Kento as well as a trade back.
Done right now. SSG still with the advantage. Hot and Cold is just holding court upstairs as he preaches the good word of Warden. Not for much longer though. Melted down below for cover. Still in the same spot. Nice shot from Benji. He knows he starts to run. Rampy could get an easy pop-up, and he sees the head of Melted. Could he be the hero? Benji knows this. He has to hurry. Where's the cross? He gets swung on by Fultz holding the position. So much time to just simply win another based on site selection. But SSG seems to be hitting their shot before being traded out. Neither team really gains anything. But then there goes Kento. You just said no intel to be gathered when you hear the mines going off. Hot and Cold gets 2, but that's all he gets. Waiting for the pop-up. He'll toss a grenade just to try and dislodge the alibi, but Bosco's better. He has to fear a follow-up from Yeti. Dexter, who was so strong at the onset, is not where he needs to be. Then they couldn't hit their shots, and they got swung on, but it's an ego peak from Hot and Cold. Dexter gets Melted in a 1v4, or we go to overtime, and Yeti says, we're going to take a point. The opposite for Dexter. He was as hot as could be, and Yeti is going to continue to keep heating up. He's getting pressured from multiple. Suddenly, Space Station have just broken this one open. And could it be flawless? No. Dexter says if they don't win that round, because then they end up losing the entire matchup. And I mean, it looks like he definitely did take his time. Mirage, that could be his for the taking. But look at that. He's just in the middle of the bomb site. Yet he decides to take control himself. He sees an opening, cannot connect onto the Jaeger, but does so. Both kills are his. Melted is gone as well. It's a clean sweep from Benji, the only one to get a kill so far this round. Will need to get more. He can't. Fultz gets the kill, and Space Station wins.
But, you know, I tried to say before the game, Yeti knows how to play Chalet, and I'm sure he tried his best to let SSG know how to play Chalet.
In Vegas, it's Fultz standing by to chat with us a little bit. So, Fultz, the win comes after a grueling number of rounds. But you guys have got it done. I got to know, like, as a pro gamer, when you're in that situation, 5 down at the half, you find yourself like 6-1, 6-2. How do you keep yourself mentally in the game at that point?
You know, we have 5 players that have been playing the game for a really long time, and we've all made comebacks like that before. So you kind of just have it in the back of your head. It's not going to be easy, but it's always doable. So.
Fultz, you guys have been really crushing it on defense so far this stage. Second best rated defensive team in the stage coming into this game, 65% win rate, and then obviously this match as well, dominating Mirage on defense. What do you think it is that makes it so much easier for you guys to win on defense versus your attacks?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. In scrims, it's not always like that. Like in scrims, we're a very good attack team, so I don't know if it's something on game day that like changes once we come to a match, but like last stage we were a very good attacking team, and then we couldn't defend, and then this stage is kind of the opposite. So I think it just like we have 5 aimers and 5 really good players, which is kind of the meta on defense, and we can all like work off each other, and we're never like giving up our lives very easy on defense. So I don't know, I think we just don't give his team as many picks as other teams, and I think that results in more round wins.
Hey, Fultz, you know, a lot's kind of been made about the SSG vibes or whatever the last couple stages, and you know this was really the first time you can almost kind of test that down 5-1. Did you kind of notice maybe a little bit of a Yeti impact with the team kind of still locked in, kind of, you know, you're not giving up, you're fighting for every round?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Yeti's one of those guys, like that dude will never give up, bro, and anything he does, like in game, out of game, he's just a very resilient type of person. So when you're in those situations, it's always good to have guys like that. But I wouldn't even say it was just him that was like keeping the vibes up. You know, we were all completely in the game the whole entire way. But he definitely doesn't hurt, that's for sure.
When it comes down to your defenses, it's obviously a known quantity. But on the attacking side, it felt like there were maybe 2-3 rounds you have a really early advantage, or you're trying to sneak a plant into a spot, and for some reason, like a crossfire just isn't being held the right way. Was it just a matter of small mistakes, or was it just a coordination thing you think you can fix on attack heading into the games next week?
Yeah, I think going into this match, we knew we were playing Mirage, which is a team that like they're very aggressive early round, and we didn't really think that we would struggle with our executes, but that was really the case in this match. We were messing up on a lot of our executes, and I think one round I was like on games window, and I lost the fight to the guy. I don't know what most people call it, but it's right by that game's like half wall.
Right.
And once you lose that fight, like the round can kind of crumble sometimes when you're going for that type of plant. So I just really needed to win that gunfight. And then I don't really remember too specifically the issues on the other rounds, but I think it was just came down to like picks before executing. It wasn't like always super early. So I don't know. I'd have to watch it back to give you like a clear answer. But yeah, I don't know. I think Mirage honestly played pretty well, and they were taking advantage of like holes late round against us.
Yeah, they came in strong for sure, but in the end, the mental fortitude was there, the experience was there, the plays were there. Space Station Gaming getting the win. Congrats again on that one, coming out of week 2 with a win at the end, and good luck next week. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, thank you guys.